President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
No.
What is going on, Entertain? So time comes to y'all with another video. We doing the Zeus Town Hall. I hope y'all like the new intro. Okay, now first I wanted to get into y'all is Baddies her blogger. Here's the thing. Am I the only one that peep? Lex is getting on my nerves lately. I've been peeping it. I feel like she low-key starting to she's starting to feel herself a little bit. And to me, it's a little hypocritical for y'all to be mad at Summer for giving her commentary, giving her opinion, but y'all turn around and do the same thing. So, in my opinion, Lex, you are a baddie turned blogger too. Welcome to the club. Hello. Like, I'm confused. Like, y'all can't be saying that, oh, baddie turned blogger, and then you're doing the same thing. Literally the exact same thing. Watching the show, give you a commentary on it live, give your opinions on situations that have nothing to do with you. Like, I don't know. Lex and her size 13 shoes are really starting to they're starting to tiptoe on my nerves. One of the things that she reacted to while doing sort of like a live review was the fight between Egypt and Kanaya. Okay, she was not feeling how the squabble ended up happening.
That fight, okay, cool, but I don't think it really counts. If they were standing toe to toe on all 10s, I don't think it would have went that way. I'm a little mad, Kanaya. You should have handle that. Handle that. You're going to stand on your shit, but handle that respectfully.
And Egypt replied back, said, now, it's this big Lex. We did stand toe to toe, but I guess some of your don't count either. Okay. Is it going to give Lex versus Egypt? And Egypt is right, in my opinion. You've snuck Scotty a couple of times. You've snuck a couple of the other baddies a couple of times. So it's like, I guess those don't count. Kanaya, it's all Kanaya's fault, because why would you say, no, get her away from me? Like, girl, y'all don't know these networks, how they do. Okay, like, please. Like, they were going to stop the ogre from getting you, literally. Okay, I'm so irritated how it did go, though, because it's like, you could tell Egypt just hates on Kanaya's beauty, in my opinion. I don't think she likes her just because she carries herself with such a high self-esteem that irritates her nerves. Plus, she's besties with Chinks, so that doesn't help either. Okay, she even shows a clip of Lex being a little hypocritical, and then also tagged her, where she gets into it with Mila from Long Beach. Okay, now one thing I found funny is all hell, y'all. Why Chinks? Chick said, only thing I was thinking during this episode is why do this got on a ball cap and she's already bald? In the words of Bahati, I'm bald, okay? She said the install should be laid without the cap, babe. Now this is extra level diabolical, okay? Johnston somewhere laughing. Some of the other baddies also commented on this, said exactly why your friend got beat. Y'all trying to be clowns on the internet again, can't stand on it. My friend took Egypt through there. Stay tuned, okay? And then Ms. Kadai said, y'all never see me in these comments minding other people's business, but then again, it gets greater later. So the beef between Kanaya and Envy, I told you I was over Egypt doing her recaps, and she would give her opinion, and Kanaya didn't like it. That's why she mentioned the whole TikTok thing, and also, of course, she besties with Chinks. Envy Erica also confirmed that she said Kanaya actually started with Egypt over Egypt's TikTok reviews, in which she talks about everyone and gives her unbiased opinions. Hell, she even talked about my squabbles too. Kanaya was the only one that took it personal. Okay, everybody is turning into a blogger. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is turning into a blogger, even some of the bad boys. Like, they just all turning into bloggers. I love to see it. Okay, everybody, welcome to the club. Okay, welcome to the club. All right. So somebody who got into it during the latest episode was, of course, we saw Camila versus Big Lex. She responded back to the whole situation between the two and says that she's iconic television and that she can't be bothered. And y'all think that squabble made Camila be quiet? Please, okay? Camila is still at it with the Twitter figures. She never minded. She said, "My people been rocking with me for decades. That's classic love. And why I'm iconic from nostalgic TV era, something these girls could never. The people called us that because of authenticity. I never had to try hard or be something I'm not." Okay? And she also was retweeted some fan giving her compliments. Said, "I know Skinny Minnie ain't being funny. It's obvious. And the message is personal, womanizer, and it's received." I'm guessing she's talking about somebody in her personal life. I don't think she's talking about a baddie. But that's just an example about how Camila is on Twitter. She also said, "Trout Mouth has to do lives about me to get her coins." I'm assuming this is Big Legs. And then she said, "I love me some Cold Killer Hoe," and also retweeted Liddy from Now That's TV saying she's trying to get on real TV. Okay. Ooh, not the girls trying to get on cable. One thing about cable TV, though, it's like when it comes to casting people of color, they love to typecast us. And not only that, they don't cast a lot of us. And that's why I feel like a lot of people are running to like the Not That's TV and the Zeus of it all, besides them wanting to do their big one or whatever, and then the money. A lot of these other cable shows, like I've told y'all before, other videos, like they don't be casting a lot of us. They be casting like what 3 a season of a show, sometimes even 2, and then sometimes it'd be 2, and then one of them racially ambiguous. So it'd be real tricky. Okay, it'd be real freaking tricky. Okay, I do think when it comes to the whole Lex and Camila thing, it shouldn't have happened because Camila shouldn't have came back. I feel like last season was enough. You didn't have to come back and prove any point. We already know you have Twitter fingers, so you not showing up wouldn't have made us be like, "Ooh, Camilla's a punk." We just would have been like, "Oh, Camilla Twitter fingers per usual," because they still say she Twitter fingers whether she came or not. So I don't really think that even matters. All right, now on to the bad boys. On to the bad boys. So apparently, y'all, Korri is going to get jumped at this reunion per Landon on live. Right? I knew this was gonna happen. And this is why Korri, he shouldn't have been de-eating Landon so hard. Now, apparently, it don't go down in the DM. It go down in the Snapchat. So apparently, Landon added Korri back on Snapchat, right? But then Korri ended up seeing a live where Landon said he is going to jump him with Pootie at the reunion.
Korri, we're gonna jump Korri too. We're gonna jump him at the reunion. Cause it's like, bitch, stop trying to like troll me. I'm sick of your ass. Not about Korri. We're gonna jump Korri too. We're gonna jump him at the reunion. Cause it's like, bitch, stop trying to like troll me.
I don't think Korri was trying to troll him, to be honest. Because he, to me, he says himself, he has a crush on Landon, right? But I just feel like this. There's a lot of things that go on in that Snapchat. No shade. So it's like, what you added him back for if you wasn't, feel me, trying to see what it do. Okay? That's how I feel about it. Like, why is a added back being added if you're not trying to, see your things? That's all I'm saying, right? Because we all know, for the girls that's in the community, what goes on in that Snapchat. It'd be a lot of DL boys and all that. Like, those days for me are long gone. So I don't know about any of that no more. But, back in the heydays, you feel me? Like, that's what the niggas be at. Ladies, okay? Let me sound like Akasha. Ladies. If y'all want to maybe catch your man in the DL act, go over there on Snapchat. If they got a Snapchat and they're very active on that Snapchat, that's a red flag. Just throwing a little word of advice, okay, for y'all on this good day. Just saying. Now, he also said, added you back. I just posted my Snap. I got thousands of requests. I didn't search up your page and follow you. Get the on. This cast full of strange weirdos. And then Pootie said, poor Tink, he thought he had one up. And I see what Korri was gonna start doing. He was gonna start try to probably message that damn Landon to see if he could get him a little piece so that way he could throw it in Pootie's face. You feel me? And then turn that message to disappearing immediately after scene. I know the tricks. I'm a ho. Now I hope the Bad Boys are going to get a reunion this season. I do feel like how this season is going so far. I do feel like they are going to get a reunion. In my opinion, if they don't get a reunion versus Gone Wild, let me I don't know. The boys need a jump Lemmy. How about that? Straight up. That's just how I feel. Like he need to get maybe jump so that way he could understand you feel me? Like to stop playing when it comes to the males on that network. Like that's just how I see it. But I do think they are going to get one just because the cast, they all seem like they would show up for the most part. So this reunion is going to be really interesting if they do have it. So next I want to get into, y'all, is Kokilla. So Kokilla recently explained why she will never be cool with Dolly. I've said this before. The daughter situation and the poop situation, I think those happening back to back the way that they did, they're never going to be cool. And I think we need to let that ship sail because and them need to stop squabbling too, because just ignore each other like a ghost. But if I was Kokilla, after somebody said that about my child, I would have to get you back in the worst way. Like if let's just say this: if Kokilla did what Lex did to Fauna, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. That's why Lex doing that to Fauna, I'm kind of like, girl, like you act like she's talking about your kids or something like that. Like, come on now. Anyways, this is what she has to say about the Dolly situation.
You and Dolly.
I feel like we would never squash it just because the shit she said about my daughter. You feel me? Like that was for me. That was just deep. Like it's one thing for you to get into a bitches, but like that shit hurt my feelings. Like you feel me? Because just as a mom, leaving your kids with somebody automatically, like I just like I don't know. Like I'm a female, so just to say that, like it's one thing to say f your kids or your kids this and that, like, but to say that is crazy. Like. So I don't think I could never forgive her for that. My daughter would look at me crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like it's nothing you can't go back from it, right?
Yeah, if it wasn't for
it's
that,
not like every time y'all see each other, like we gotta fade. It's just like do you, I do me. That type of thing.
It was like that, but like I was injured, so we was just arguing. But I feel like it's just play at this point. You feel me? But I just feel like we would never like her. I mean, I said I would never like her.
No, it's we. If I was the daughter, I never like you either. Okay, what Dolly said was disgusting, and to me, her having nieces and nephews, it shocked me when she said it because it's like you would think she wouldn't say something like that just because she takes care of. You could tell she really loves them nieces and nephews because she posts them all the time. She's like basically like a second mom. She said this on live before, so that's why it sort of gagged me. And you gotta be careful with saying stuff like that. Because God has a funny way of humbling you, and God has a funny way of things happening. So it's like you should never say something like that about a kid. If y'all don't know, they bleeped out what she said, but she basically was like, she hopes her daughter gets touched and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, this is a new beef, y'all. Apparently, Gorgeous Doll. Y'all know I love me some Gorgeous Doll. I gotta say that every time I talk about Gorgeous Doll. Because what's about that Gorgeous Doll? She gonna give us a good story. She gonna give us some good tea. She gonna give us some, a good little a combination pack. She has called out Automac because Automac is in the comments on a lot of blogs, I guess, laughing or saying things about her. Now, I will say I haven't seen this firsthand, but I do see Automac in under the comments of a lot of blog pages. So I could believe it, but I would have to see the proof to believe it. Okay.
Why is Ahna Mac in every motherfucking blog page or post that has anything to do with me, either leaving a comment or leaving some type of emoji trying to be funny? Like, girl, I don't know you. I don't know you. And it's like, you know that you have a big enough platform for the shit that you say to get sent to me. And that's what doesn't make sense. And it's like, at the end of the day, I understand if I do something to a bitch or if I bother a bitch, but I don't know you, bitch. And it's like, you keep on having these words to say about me, but ain't never said shit to me. Ain't never said shit to me directly. And that's what makes it so fucking creepy and weird, is because me, I know that I have a platform big enough that if I say something, people are going to see it. So I know that you're not fucking dumb or delusional at all. But the thing is, it's like, I don't know you to beef with you. I don't know anything about you. I could definitely like put the word out and find all of your tea and spill all of it. But it's like, what does that do for me? for a bitch that I don't know or don't give a fuck about. And that's what I be saying. You bitches be motherfucking doing shit. And then when I come online and I call you bitches out, you bitches be on fucking mute. But it's like you were just on a blog not even an hour ago. And then somebody sent me some other shit from fucking last week. I saw you myself on IG Model T Room running your fucking mouth. But it's like, babe, what's the issue? What's the issue? Mind you, this is not listen, I know that you be on reality TV and I know that maybe life is hard for you to distinguish what's real and what's fake, but I'm not, this isn't no fake shit, okay? At all in any type of way. And it's like, do you need a storyline or something? Like, why do you keep on fucking bothering me, speaking on me? Like, please, like, help me understand. And then let me know if you're in Atlanta or in Miami or where you're at, because if you needed that, you could just say that. But what the issue for me is when a bitch that I never met, never talked to, never had anything to say about has all the motherfucking shit in the world to say about me. It don't make motherfucking sense. Aren't you engaged? Do I need to send somebody to take your nigga?
Oh. Ooh.
And it saddens me, Kelly. And what am
Okay, baby. And you know Gorgeous Doll would be good for doing it. She'll know nothing but hoes. Oh, Ahna, you might want to leave this one alone, okay? Because your nigga might go.
Do I need to come take your nigga? Because I could. Because I don't like to really play all the back and forth shit. But it's like I keep on seeing you in motherfucking posts and comments, and it's just like, what's the issue? Get it off your chest. Let's not be little kids about it. If you have something you have to say, if you feel away, get it off your chest of why. Because right now you just look like a weird ass bitch in a bunch of fucking blog comments just talking. And it's like, you don't know me. I don't know you. So let me know. I'm about to go follow your boyfriend. I hope he's not friendly. Riddle me this.
I like a girl that's devious. Now, I will say, I do be seeing Ahna Mac in a lot of comments. So I wouldn't put it past her doing something like this. A lot of the girls do not like Gorgeous Doll because Gorgeous Doll don't mind, okay? Do I agree with a lot of the stuff she says? I don't agree with everything she says, but sometimes the girl mouth, it be making sense, okay? It be making a lot of sense. And I do feel like you being an engaged woman, Ahna, you should have other things to tend to, like, preparing for a wedding, maybe get pregnant, okay? Let me be engaged to MLB player. None of these whores would ever be on my mind, okay? Ever. I wouldn't even care or even think about any of them, if we're going to be honest, okay? Now, Shorgo Neek, you guys, has addressed the recent episode and her experience compared to the cabaret, and says that what we saw on the episode was not how it really went, and that it was a lot quicker, it was a lot more squabbles and all that.
Okay, so with the cabaret, what I love is more so like a competition. We're competing, and at the end, you win something at the end of the day, and you go on tour. So the cabaret is more so like a competing thing. So we do competitions, we play games, we have fun, and we fucking get down and fight. You feel me? Like, we go out to the clubs, we know how to like act in like clubs and stuff. We will go out, bitch, then we performing also, bitch, we be on stage and performing right next to the bitch who I just was fighting or whatever, and bitch, you won't even know. And and then we fight. So it's more like active activities, fun on top of drama, and it's a competition. Like, you competing to win something in the end. Now, Baddies, it's just
Child, Neek is missing the cabaret. No shade. Neek is missing the cabaret. Welcome to Vegas, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Jocelyn's show was good. It's the fact that she was jealous of the people that she saw had a lot of potential in regards to their dancing ability, performance, and if they were a star. Okay? That's what would ruin the show, because she would take that aggression out on them and her insecurities would come out. That's what would rub people off in regards to the show. But the concept in itself is fire. There's not concepts like that out no more. DD4L been gone. I know this crazy comparing to the D4L, but I'm talking about a dance show, not the like literal exact concept. But you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of dance competition shows anymore. Dance Mom's long gone. You feel me? Like we're not seeing a lot of that anymore. So that's what made it fresh. They weren't just squabbling the squabble. We actually got to see them dance a little bit. The rehearsal of it, like those things made it unique. So I feel like Neek, she's missing it, but she's not really trying to say it.
Just fight. Yeah, house meetings, fight, perform, and that's really it. Okay, so with the cabaret,
and y'all, it's gonna get tiring very soon.
I gotta listen to everybody confessionals when they talking about that rehearsal. Bitches like my back against the wall. Bitches like anxiety through the roof. Heart beating. Bitches is wilding out like animals. But when y'all watch it, do y'all see any of that? No. When I tell y'all that editing is something, it did not go nothing like that. I'm just sitting here looking at it like, wow. Crazy how they edit. When I tell y'all, how it went was insane. Crazy. Like 30 fights at once. Bitches running around. Bitches getting plugged. Bitches going to the hospital. I mean, fight after fight after fight. I was walking around choosing which fight to go and watch. It was hella fights at once. Nobody was performing. Nobody was practicing. Nothing. It was, listen, it went nothing like that. And I don't even got no beef, but bitch, I'm on God. Like, I even went like this at one point because bitches is just running around wild and crazy. But I'm going to tell y'all, it did not go like that. I can't believe that they edited it. I don't even know how they did it. How did they get that? How did they get the sound? Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was just like crazy and uncontrollable. I'm just going to say that, like, it did not go like that. And I'm just like, I am impressed how they edited it. And then they like dragging out DTB performing. She was not performing. That did not happen. Nobody was performing. Everybody was fighting. But what I will say, they is cropping. And honestly, they need to stop that because it's just making it look dumb. Like, it's just making it look crazy.
Child, I don't seem Neek happy with her experience, girl. Don't be surprised if you don't get that call back, okay? Because you're supposed to hop on here and be like, I love it. Doing my big one's the best, okay? I'm just not surprised at this. And Johnson's probably somewhere, snickering. If y'all don't know, recently, Johnson went on live and she said she is bringing the cabaret back, but she's going to be doing it, of course, on Why Are You Here TV. If she does, I'm recapping it. No shade. I am recapping it. I do have Why You Heat TV. I do watch her shows, so don't think I'm not peeping peeping the scenery over there. And it's not bad. The quality is actually really great. I will say that. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about this video, and we are, baby.